Yes, evening. Welcome to London Scousers. It's been a beautiful day. Remember that tune? Was it?
Dude, that was you too. Well done.
That was the old school, match of the day, innit? When it goes, it was a beautiful...
that used to be. Yes, but that was the ITV version.
Oh, was it the ITV version? Oh, yeah.
With Des Lynam was presenting. Yeah. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, that's it. That's right. That's us today, innit? So
that is it. Wow. If people don't know, Liverpool have just absolutely battered Leeds 6-0.
Should have been more. We even chilled out more or less the second half.
I mean, the only person who didn't score was Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
Do you know what?
Unexpected.
I know. I actually felt sorry for Leeds a bit because they played football the way it's supposed to be played. They don't sit back. They don't do none of that defending. They just want to attack.
They were just overwhelmed. I was even hoping that would play a bit harder, so the game wouldn't be too completely one-sided.
No, of course. They basically play like a championship team, maybe even a couple divisions lower than that. That's how they play.
Well, however, yes, because however they're playing, they've now conceded more goals than everyone else in the whole of last season.
Yeah. So they've scored. They're the top team.
They concede the most goals. Oh, basically. Right. So yeah, and they've
56 now, isn't it? I think it's 56.
Yeah, more. I think it's 50. I think it's 56 when it was 5-0. I think it's 57 now.
Oh, 57. Yeah.
Yeah. I think last season they'd only conceded 54. Oh, okay. And so and like bloody hell, they've still got like 13 games to go. So, or 12 games to go. So, oh my God, it's not gonna be nice to be a Leeds fan. But wow, Mo Salah, outstanding. Got man of the match in the first half. He was involved in everything, assists, goals. I mean, wow, he was playing well.
No, of course.
Matip scored.
Yeah. Matip keeps doing them runs and he's just...
I know.
Do you know what?
A little 1-2 of Salah.
You see that goal he scored? He come like he was one of the midfielder. He reminded me of Patrick Vieira, the way he was running, receiving
he's got those long legs and so on.
He moves like a midfielder.
But then the wise Leeds letting this defender come all the way into their box. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Because they're called Leeds United, isn't it? That's why we know what they're about. Everyone knows what they're about. That's what it is with Leeds. It's either it can go very good for them or it can go very wrong for them. It's always one of the two.
I mean, and today it could have been more than 6.
No, of course it can. Salah could have scored one just before the whistle went.
Yeah. Well, he got one cleared off the line.
Yeah.
In fact, if he clearly, I don't blame him. He was going for a hat trick. Had he been a bit less selfish at certain times, it could have been 10.
Yeah,
it could have been 10.
Yeah.
But clearly he's on 2. He wants to go for his hat trick, so he's being a little bit selfish.
No, of course.
But Leeds, my God, I don't watch Leeds often, but you know, certain teams have reputations, and Leeds have got a reputation of a team that likes to play attacking, flowing football.
Course.
Today they had no chance. I mean, especially in the first half. Second half, we did take our foot off the gas a bit, and they made some substitute changes.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you follow these. They had this fella come on called Gerhardt. Then number 3, the way the commentator was talking, bigging this fella up, I thought, oh my God, this could be it, a resurgence. And they were saying that Leeds midfield looked improved in the second half. I didn't see it.
No, really. I think they've done a substitute. They were obviously bigging up this guy. I've never heard of him. But they said even when he came on the second half against Man United, he was the one that helped them get the 2 goals.
Exactly.
So,
he's meant to be the dogs.
Yeah, of course. But he's young, innit? So you can't expect to pull it all on him, especially against Liverpool.
But still, the way big, and don't forget, in the second half, Liverpool actually did take their foot off the pedal.
Yeah, that's what I said. We was chilling.
And
we still got 3 goals.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's way too easy. That's most of the easiest goal that Van Dijk's going to score. He had
completely unmarked in the box. Yeah, I mean, what are they doing?
Leeds gave up, innit? That's Leeds for you. I'll definitely
I don't blame
that.
I mean,
I'll take that.
You're playing at Anfield. You're 3-0 down in the first half. You can't get the ball.
No, of course.
And you, anytime you try and go forward, you're getting offsides, and you've had and they conceded 2 penalties in the first half.
No, of course.
One from a handball from a Robertson cross. For the Dallas got kind of an unintentional. It was the ball's blazed at him, and
of course,
penalty. Mo Salah converted. Next penalty, Ayling brought down Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
And there a bit of mechanical issues going on there.
Yeah, sorry. I just had to, was it loud? Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Because the mic looked like it was going to lean off, so, you know.
That's right. Even the game was so boring that even the mic is trying to stay awake. So,
yeah, of course.
Well, it was boring. It was very good to see how Liverpool play because they looked so dominant.
No, of course.
But at the same time, as a commentator, it gets a little bit dull when the opposition are not giving
because it was
you
too easy for us, so that's why they took the bed. And I think basically they had their one eye on the cup coming up on Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's why we made substitutes. So we took the initial lineup was really attacking, all for the pace all over the place.
Yeah.
So Thiago midfield, Curtis Jones midfield, Fabinho midfield.
Yeah.
Up front, what's his name? Diaz, Mane, Salah, and then back four, same again.
Yeah,
Trent, Robertson, Matip, and Van Dijk.
Yeah, when I saw that lineup, I thought, this is looking very attacking, tasty.
Yeah, they're very no
I think I know why I done it, because the way Leeds play. That's why.
Just take it to them.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but at the same time, maybe, but Leeds are 15th.
Yeah,
and you don't get to 15th for no reason.
No, of course.
Yes, maybe. I mean, at the end of the day, all teams should be respected. Maybe did it, yes, as you said. But either way, it worked because we totally obliterated them. I mean, especially the first half, they just could not.
No, of course.
They just couldn't retain the ball. We closed them down all over the place.
No.
Anytime they did get maybe a ball over, they got done offside.
No,
I mean, their star players, which I know is Rafinha, I think is their main player.
Yeah,
very quiet.
Yeah, it was quiet. It wasn't saying nothing.
I mean,
they had a good start though for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, but that's everybody. First 5 minutes, get your legs warm. So a bit of back and forth. But then
Alisson then he had a howler, but he got recovered.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's about the only excitement and goal threat we had in. I think Van Dijk passed the ball back to Alisson, and clearly he was so focused on trying to get maybe another assist up the pitch. He didn't see the Leeds man come sneak up on him on his left.
Yeah. But had to be an ex-Man United player. Had to be.
Clearly, yeah. Vermin. So, but no goal, so that's all good. Okay.
Goal difference is lovely now.
Yes, we were plus 15.
So we got plus 4 against them. Man City.
So Man City's goal difference is 46, and we're on 50.
And we scored 70 goals.
It's incredible.
And they scored 63.
Yeah, it's wow. Yeah,
but we've always been top goal scorer. Most of the season, we've been top goal scorer.
Well, I know. Yeah, but it's just amazing. It's most of our goals are coming from just Mane, Salah, Mane. I mean, you've said it before, we don't really get goals from the midfield. It's really our attacking players are the ones who really. So Jota, Mane, Salah clearly the most. I think Jota's second top scorer.
Well, it was our two centre halves, isn't it, that added the goals?
Yeah, so let's go for the goals. So Sadio Mane, Mo Salah got a penalty, scored a goal from penalty clearly. Second goal, I think it was Joel Matip with his long rangy. Joel Matip with his long rangy legs running into run up the pitch. Did the great 1-2 with Salah, got him in the box, and he finished like a champ.
Of course.
So that was 30 minutes. 5 minutes later, another penalty. Sadio Mane brought down in just on the edge of the box by Ayling. Mo Salah converted 3-0. just before the final whistle, the final whistle of the half.
Yep.
Mo Salah's chipped the goalkeeper and it's cleared off the line.
Yep.
By Joe, what's the first name? Firpio. Actually, I've made a note of this. I should actually look at my notes. Luke Ayling. It's cleared off the line by Luke Ayling. So they went in 3-0. And second half, he just clearly, the tempo, not that it slowed right down, but it's more playing keep ball. So we just kept the ball passing. We made, for instance, their box. They defend. I'll give them that. They did defend a bit better in the second half. Because the first time it looked utterly chaotic. What they were.
Yeah, but part of that is because we took our foot off the pedal. So.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe right. So in the second half, gosh, I'm trying to remember. It's so many goals.
Yeah, of course. You say you don't know what to start. Spot for choice.
No, I know, it's crazy. Sadio Mane scored 2 goals in the second half. And then the last minute goal was Van Dijk with the free header in the box.
Yeah.
It's really. We just look undefeatable today. The way we played.
I don't even think we was playing our best.
First half we were. Second half, I thought first half we were. It was done and dusted.
Of course.
If you've won, do we really need to worry about the goal? The way we were going on, like we really, really want to increase our goal difference, which can sometimes leave you exposed. Basically, when you've won 3-0, you just want to control the game. You don't really need to go and get 4, 5, 6, 7 goals.
No, of course.
But
I think it was good for us to get a certain amount of goals, because when it was 3-0, I was thinking, then score maybe 1 or 2 more, and then we can get Salah, Mane, and all those players off, so they're obviously nice and fresh for the cup final.
Yeah, true, but really, if you're 3-0 up at half time, you should be able to see the game out. You shouldn't.
No, of course.
Because you don't risk injury to these players.
Yeah, so that's what I said. If you've got more goals,
So, I don't for 3-0. I would take them off. You could have put Minamino on. You could have put Origi on.
He could have, but I think he didn't want to risk it yet, because remember, this is Leeds. They are very attacking. If they get 1, then they could get 2. Who knows? So that may be why he said, in the second half, I'll leave it for a bit. He did take off Thiago quite early.
Yeah, he took off Thiago. He took off Curtis Jones.
Yeah,
and replaced them with Henderson and Milner. Henderson got an assist.
Yeah.
Actually, so did Milner.
No, of course.
Get an assist.
Can I say one thing about Thiago? He's really fitting in now. He's passes. He gets the ball. He hardly loses it.
No, I know. I was actually. It's just to say that his stats came up.
He's looking tasty.
But because he had space. Yes, he's a great player, but if you play against a team and they just close him down all the time, which Leeds weren't, he hasn't got time to make these great passes.
No, of course.
It shows that he had so much time, so much space.
No, but I've noticed he's quicker now. He's starting to get even quicker. Sometimes you have the ball, and then he just,
Well, of course, because you're playing the Premier League, which is quite a fast league, and then they must do a lot of this in training. But
of course.
You'd have thought, danger man, close him down a lot. But no, they chose not to, and he's strolled. He may have Hargate. Luis Diaz looked on fire as well.
Right. I'm looking at some of the stats for the players. I'm surprised that Curtis Jones got 8.5.
Well, he was making himself busy.
Yeah, but he got more than Diaz, and I think Diaz was better than him today.
Oh, yeah, I think Diaz was better than him as well.
And he got more than Diaz.
Really?
Okay. He got more than Diaz, more than Fabinho, more than Thiago, more than Robertson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, more than Robertson. The same as Matip, something, and then more than Trent. I think Trent was a bit under par, but
no, Trent was busier in the first half.
Yeah, but he kept doing some loose balls though. Like there was some crosses.
Maybe, but in the second half he wasn't really playing on the wing. He kept drifting in a bit. So I don't know. They want to practice him in playing somewhere new. Because Mo Salah was playing more on the wing and putting balls in, or trying to cut in and do stuff, as opposed to Trent, who would normally just him bomb it down the wing and put crosses in. Second half, not so much.
It's funny that Salah. I know Salah wanted to get an actual goal from open play because he didn't get one. I was surprised that he didn't get one. I was thinking he's going to get one. I was thinking Diaz should get one. Do you know what? Diaz should have scored, but it's just Mane was in the way. That ball was going in goal. Yeah. That was actually going in.
But it's like they were just queuing up to score. It was like
that's what
just getting in each other's way, queuing up. And like I said before, I think clearly he went to get the hat trick. Had Mo Salah been a bit, it's weird to call someone selfish when they've done 2 assists in FIFA, but he was trying to get that 3rd goal, so he was maybe taking shots on there. He could have just laid off. Basically, I'm just worried about a rift coming up between him and Sadio Mane.
Okay.
So when they work together, they're really, really good. But when one becomes greedy, it's to the detriment to the team, I think. But it's true. When they work together and set each other up and doing 1-2s and so on, they're great. They always score.
No, of course. Yeah.
So, that was that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good game, man. Boy, who caught your eye then? Would you say for Liverpool? Who would you say is the man of the match?
I'd have to say Mo Salah.
Yeah,
because he was doing assists.
They got Mane as man of the match. Yeah.
What?
You must be thinking, what am I looking at? Because some of the stats, I know they are kind of wrong. I know they've got Curtis Jones as like the 3rd or 4th best player. I know.
I mean, wow. Okay, now Sadio Mane he played well, but Mo Salah was just involved in everything.
Yeah,
he was assists, penalties, everything. I mean, weird.
What do you think of Diaz today?
He's just the guy's just good.
I mean, he was doing.
He just fits in. He works hard.
Yeah, he does.
He's quick. He's strong.
He's trapped back and got the ball a few times. He's done that a few times.
Yeah, he's a proper club player.
Yeah,
it's not like I just want to step the pitch and score goals.
No,
it's like I will dig in and work for the team. If we lose the ball, I'll contribute. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
But again, it's hard to fault anybody today. No one in the team played poorly today, except for maybe Alisson. We made that mistake, but one mistake, and he only had to make 2 saves in the whole game.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
Trent was below Powell. I think he was.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him do better deliveries.
Yeah, much better than that.
I've seen him do more deliveries. That's true. That's true. I'm not saying he played poorly, but yes, I have seen him play better.
No, of course.
But then again, if you're 6-0 up or 5-0 up, 4-0 up, maybe just took his foot off the pedal. Doesn't want to risk any injury. He wants to play in the cup final on Sunday.
Yeah.
So maybe he just held back something. I'm sure against Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm sure against Chelsea we'll see completely different.
Yeah, because I think we definitely want this. So
I'd see that, because you don't want to risk getting injured when you've got a comfortable lead. Why risk being injured and missing out on a final?
No, 100%.
So I'd say definitely second half he was a lot more less active than say the first half.
Yeah. And obviously, because Leeds made it easy for us as well, part of that, so it made
they just
step the foot off the pedal, and they thought, we'll just.
But I tell you what, Chelsea must be sweating. Chelsea must be sweating bullets. Man City must be sweating bullets, thinking, "Wow, these guys are looking just incredible."
No, of course.
Seriously, we're just looking amazing.
No, of course.
God, Tottenham. Thank you very much for beating Man City.
We don't care what they did after that. I know.
I know. And now they can't beat Burnley.
That's Tottenham.
You beat one of the best teams in the world, and you can't beat Burnley.
Yeah, it's just because Burnley don't come out. That's what it is.
Yeah, but still, I mean, well, but still, man, you think you should be going in there with lots of confidence.
No, of course.
And I mean, even from what I heard, that game, Harry Kane was playing like God. But he must have, I guess even God had to rest on the 7th day. so today must be that day. So, besides us and Man City, everyone's just so inconsistent.
Yeah.
I mean, Chelsea are 10 points behind us.
Yeah, 10 points.
At one point, they were tipped to win the league.
Yeah.
At the beginning, they were Chelsea this, Chelsea that.
It's us. We're the only team that can stop Man City. No one else.
Yeah. But it's pressure on both of us now. None of us can afford to drop points.
More pressure will be on Man City because they had that nice, comfortable lead. Now they're 3 points behind we are. So
but now we are under pressure because we know though.
No, I'll say more on Man City though. More on Man City.
You reckon?
Because of the lead that they had. So of course the pressure's on them. The pressure's on us, but it's not on us as much as Man City because they had a certain amount of gap. That's why.
I don't know. I would say pressure's on us now because
we're not leading.
No, it doesn't matter. We're now within touching distance, and we're expecting to beat them at theirs, right?
No, we're not expected. Come on, let's be real. We're not expected.
What, to beat them at the Etihad?
We're not expected because we can lose that game. Nah,
yeah,
but the way you said we're expected, we're playing Leeds and we're expected to win.
No. We are expecting to beat Man City.
Yeah, we're expecting,
we can beat Man City.
But there's no pressure on us to beat Man City. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, there is pressure to beat Man City.
No, there's not. The pressure's more on Man City because they're the home team. We are 3 points behind them, and they know that if they lose that, they're thinking, raw. Like they're level with us, and we was like 8 points ahead of them.
Yes,
yeah. So the pressure's on them. It's not on us.
But then when they were up, had the points ahead, we just thought, we can only play what we can play.
And of course. So that's what I'm saying. So the pressure's on them.
But no, the pressure's on us
because we are now. How? I don't understand.
Well, let me talk. I'm telling you, we are now within touching distance. We know we absolutely can't drop a game. We cannot drop a game.
That's fine. Yeah.
But they can afford a draw. Oh, sorry, we can't even afford a draw.
That's fine.
So the pressure's more on us. And if we know, if we beat them at the Etihad, if none of us drop, and it comes down to that game at Etihad, we would become champions then, more or less. If none of us drop any other games.
No, of course.
Because we got better goal difference than them.
Yeah, of course.
The way things are going. So the pressure's on us. We know if we drop. I mean, how often Man City are very, very consistent. Very, very consistent.
I'll say the pressure's on Man City.
Oh, I disagree. I think the pressure's
on Man City.
Both teams are under pressure. Both teams are under pressure.
I'll say a bit more Man City because they were ahead. That's why. Think of it. If we was ahead, 8 points ahead, and the next minute, Man City's 3 points behind us, we're going to be kind of like, raw. So the pressure's going to be on us.
Yeah,
so when Man City goes and play their next game, because they're going to mostly play their next game because we're in the cup, so they're going to play one before us. That's pressure already because they're thinking, right, we need to win this because if we don't, then Liverpool cuts the gaps even more.
Yeah, but then likewise, we're under pressure. If we even draw a game, then that's now 4 points.
No, that's fine.
You have to wait for Man City to lose 2 games.
I'm not disputing that. There's going to be pressure on us, but there's more pressure on Man City because of the position that they were in before. And now look at the table now. That's why.
I don't know.
There's pressure on both of us, but there's more pressure on them.
And also, because they've won the league so often, I mean, I think they're more focused on the Champions League, to be fair.
But that's what I'm saying.
If we could win this again, second time, win the Premier League.
That'd be brilliant.
So there's no pressure on us, knowing that if we go to Etihad and we beat them, we will more or less become champions.
Yeah, well, that's if we don't drop no more points from there.
Exactly. So that's
anything could happen. There's lots of games to play. So,
true.
But there you have it. We're out of time. But great game. 6 goals.
That's
top
amazing.
Goal scorers. So bring on the cup final. Oh yeah, and for the cup final, we're gonna have a special podcast on that one. We're gonna be out somewhere watching the match. So
mixing with the general public.
Yeah, of course. So you're gonna get contacts on that. Happen. Yeah, you're gonna get contacts on that, and we're gonna do predictions as well before the match. So we've got a lot to look forward to. Yeah, and that will be when we're out as well. So we won't be doing the pod. We'll be doing the podcast, but we're not going to be in the facilities that we're in right now. We're going to be out and about. In the public, you're gonna see us in the public.
Our fans,
maybe one of you will be there as well. So
there you go,
the fans. So all right. So there you have it. So catch us on Sunday. Yeah. The location is very secretive, so we're not going to tell you where.
Because we don't want paparazzi following us and counting us, Yeah. So we're trying to keep it low key. Yeah. But if it's worth watching, so please tune in.
Definitely. So so bring on Sunday.
Indeed.
Yeah. Enjoy your evening and
see you soon.
Peace.
Bye.